WTF! Thank you, baby. Okay, so
This is Jamie Drummond for Good Food Revolution. We are here with none other than winemaker Thomas Bachelder, who is joining us. Which vineyard are we in right now, Thomas?
we're in Clos Jordanne of the Jordan Bench, Jordan, drinking i4C from Domaine des Deux Roches 2020. I've never drunk i4C in this vineyard before. It's a lovely thing.
There's always a first time for everything.
Yes.
Now,
there is.
we've been celebrating i4C, the International Cool Climate Chardonnay Celebration. Tell us about your experiences with i4C over the years and this year.
Well, you know, when we started i4C, we realized that the Clos was planted 75% to Pinot Noir and 25% to Chardonnay. Now, Pascal Marchand and Bernard Zito of La Vougeraie, Domaine La Vougeraie in Prémaux, Burgundy, planted it, and I wondered why they did 75% Pinot. Pinot is amazing in Niagara, but it's like, you know, it has some rot, it's hard to deal with. I'm like, why didn't they plant more Chardonnay? And the answer I came up with was they couldn't sell it. So, but Chardonnay is great in Niagara. So is Pinot, but I'm saying, why isn't there more Chardonnay? So we started the International Cool Climate Chardonnay Celebration.
You were one of the founding
I brought the idea from Oregon.
Right.
And so Mary and I started it, but Harold Thiel and Ed Madronic and others ran with it. We didn't run it, but we had the idea. And the idea was to celebrate Chardonnay. But the i4C, which is the International Cool Climate Chardonnay Celebration, those are the 4 C's. But back then, 10 years ago, 12 years ago, it was i4C, jeu de mots, a play on words, i4C, the return of Chardonnay.
I see.
And it was like to counter all the ABC, anything but Chardonnay, to make it become another bottle of Chardonnay. Well, guess what? Now that I do Bachelder and the Clos Jordanne, I got to tell you, the Chardonnay flies as quick as the Pinot. Is Pinot my personal thing? Well, yes, it's why I went to study in Burgundy. Did I have a renaissance or a awakening in Burgundy? Yes, to Chardonnay. And I even don't like saying the word. I like saying I had an awakening to Saint-Aubin or to Meursault or to Claystone or to Le Grand Clos. That's it. It's the place that is transmitted through the lens of Chardonnay, or the place transmitted through the lens of, you know, Gamay Noir or Pinot Noir. So this is what fascinates me. And as you see Canadians and people from away sipping Chardonnay, for instance, tonight is the Grand Gala. Here we are at Le Clos Jordanne, Bachelder, Domaine des Deux Roches, and Chartrons and Trébuchet from Meursault lunch. But tonight there's going to be 50 or 60 domains from around the world, and people will be drinking Chardonnay from specific vineyard sites from everywhere, because this is the Grand Gala night. And you know what's going to happen? No matter what you think of any of our wines, Niagara is the home team. Now you're from Scotland, Jamie, I'm from Montreal, and if Les Canadiens in hockey could always be the home team, we might win a cup someday. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So there you go. We're always the home team at this event, and we can just shut up and honor others. The idea is honor the others and let people understand their terroir and let people form their own conclusions. Let people form their own conclusions. We don't need to be the best. We just want to be on the same stage.
I hear you.
That's
now,
all.
Getting back to Le Clos, you've had some big news recently. You have, well, actually, I'll let you explain that because it's quite thrilling.
It is thrilling, and it's quite perplexing too. We looked at the whole peninsula, and I said, look, when I came back in 2017, signed for 3 years, we got Le Clos going again. I called it the Renaissance. Then another 3 years. And now we had to say, what are we going to do? I said, I'm glad to stay for a few more years, but here's what I'd like. I'd like Le Clos to have a building, because nobody knows where it is.
Yeah.
Can we build a building? Do you know today at this lunch, some good wine writers had never been here.
Right, to the vineyards. Yeah,
to the vineyards. We have 50 hectares up here. That's 120 acres. So the answer is, let's put a place here. Well, negotiations ensued, which I was not a part of, and all of a sudden I decided, they decided to tell me they were buying a major piece of the Beamsville Bench. But since Bachelder, so the Clos Jordanne Le Clos Jordanne is going to be situated in Beamsville. How does that work? So I thought about it for a while. I haven't known for a long time, but I thought about it, and here's what I came up with. If Bachelder, as you said, can be a micro-négoce, you know, with quality, like a small grower, but a micro-négoce, we follow all our vineyards. That goes from Virgil to Hamilton. why can't Le Clos buy an estate in Beamsville?
Sure.
So then my second thought was, it's not Le Clos Jordanne anymore. It has to be Domaine du Clos Jordanne, because there's a Jordan seat and there's a Beamsville seat.
Yes.
I'm speaking too English there. There's a Jordan estate and a Beamsville estate in North American. So I think that's what's go. And the next 2 years, I am going to be looking at the terroir. We will be looking at the terroir of Beamsville. I can't say what it'll be because I haven't even been in the vineyards yet, but I can tell you there's going to be a Grand Clos to something, or a Premier Cru version like a Claystone. We're going to find the best sites there, and we're going to work with just what we think is good. By the way, we don't use all the Clos Jordanne. As you heard today, the Blanc, an excellent Blanc de Blanc out of Entourage comes from Claystone. We take what we need. And so if 2017 was a renaissance, I think when we have a building and a place we can call home and people can visit, a visitable identity in both places. In Beamsville here, we want a visitable identity here, and 2 different sets of terroir, then people will know where we are. I mean, it's exported all over the world, and yet nobody knows where it is. It's crazy, and it's changing. So that I'm excited for. I'm equally excited to do Bachelder. All I need to do is be 30 years old. That's all. It's a small ask.
Thomas, thank you very much for joining us at Good
Cheers.
Food Revolution.
Thanks for coming down, Jamie. It's always a pleasure.
Oh, it's great to see you in person as opposed to over Zoom.
Oh, so true.
Thanks, Thomas.
See you.